Welcome to In the Circle, sponsored by Rawlings. Rawlings is the official softball of the Missouri Valley Conference and the NCAA tournament. And today we are joined by first-year head coach, but longtime assistant at Illinois State, Tina Kramos, and coached 23 years with the Redbirds, 22 of those as the assistant coach. So first year as the head coach, how has that transition been going for you so far?
It was as smooth, I think, as it could have been. It's a different role, absolutely, but it was just a short walk across the hall to move into here. But that was probably the easiest part, is moving the furniture. But after that, the players have been amazing, great leadership with our seniors and our captains. So it's been a fun transition.
Any surprises since you've taken over the head coaching job? Things that you thought that you weren't going to have to do, or you didn't even think about as being the head coach?
Melinda is so great at preparation. I think she did a good job. I'm sure there are some surprises, some things, like don't forget to get money on your road trip, things that I wouldn't have to do, but little things like that, sure.
So you've been with Melinda for a long time. We've all that have been part of the Valley have seen her style of play. Are we going to see something different out of you? Are you going to put your own stamp on this? You're going to take a little of what Melinda has put down and maybe throw a little tweak into it?
I don't think too much. She was very successful. Again, she prepared her players like no other. They were ready for anything out there. And so I tried to take that on and continue with that. I think you just play your personnel. And so what we have to offer and just play them and know the game. So
you've been around the Valley for a long time, not only as a coach, but as a player as well. So you've seen the Missouri Valley evolve over the course of time. What have you seen? How have you seen the conference grow? I know we have the addition of the 3 new teams and we've had some teams leave, but as a whole, how have you seen the Valley softball grow over the years?
Wow, great question. I think it's just become so much more competitive. Everyone is playing a more difficult schedule. We brought in successful teams from their previous conferences. It's been, everyone has really leveled up, so to speak, and it's been fun to watch. And it's been fun to watch from being playing with a white ball in the gateway to then moving into the 43 feet with a yellow ball, and then moving into the Valley. I think I was still an student athlete when we moved into the Valley. So it's been quite a transition.
Yeah, it's just it's fun. I know I asked Melinda that question a year ago just to see what her thoughts were. Some of the same things that you just echoed there. Your team is off to a great start here in conference play on a 7-game winning streak. I think you lost your first game of conference play and then have rolled off 7 in a row. What has been clicking for your team? What has kind of gotten into them that they've gotten onto this winning streak?
I think we have not played poorly all year. We haven't won games all year. But I think we finally put all aspects of the game together and we're able to finish games out. We were missing pitching one game, we were missing hitting one game, and defense sometimes. So once we were able to put all that together, we've had more success. Shocker, I know, but
just the little things,
right?
Minor details.
Mm-hmm.
You talked a little bit about defense. Your team is fielding the ball very well. I think leads the Valley in fielding percentage. Don't make a lot of errors. I hope I didn't just jinx you.
I just knocked on wood, if you could hear it. So
perfect. It always works. But what are some of the things, and you're throwing out would-be base stealers as well at a high rate. What are some of the things that you guys work on in practice to help those skills and help the fielding?
Oh, we just really focus on being assignment correct and fundamentally sound. So being where you're supposed to be at the right time when you're supposed to be there for the play, and then having your fundamentals and executing your fundamentals. So we try to adapt to the situation and get the outs that we're given. So that's just what we focus on, is not trying to do too much, and kind of just let it flow out there.
You also have three hitters that are hitting at a pretty good clip, over 300. Two of those players, Emmy Olson, Delaney Bryant, have always hit at that average. It seems like last year they had a really nice season. Abby Knight has raised her average 30 points this season. So you've got three players that are really smacking the ball around. What makes them so tough at the plate and a difficult out?
I think they've got good discipline in the zone. They also have an ability to battle off pitches and extend an at bat and to see more, to get more knowledge. So I think they do a great job of that. And they're tough. They're tough kids. They've got power. They're strong young women. So it's a good little combination for them.
Anything that you teach them when you're as far as stepping into the plate, any new techniques that you're bringing to the team?
I wouldn't say new techniques. I think Haley Cole's been working with our hitters this year. I still work with some of them on the side a little bit, but mostly she's taken over. And I think she just has, she speaks very well to them, good terminology. So she can relate to them. She's a little bit younger, a little closer to their age, relates to them pretty well. And so I think they take on her personality pretty well in there.
Well, we talked about hitting. We've talked about defense. Tell me a little bit about your pitching staff.
Wow, we have 4 this year that are pitching for the most part. The 5th, Annie Volkers, hasn't been throwing lately. But 2 seniors and 2 freshmen have been taking most of the innings for us, all the innings in the Valley. So, and they've been working well together. So try to work different combinations and give them each opportunities. So
different styles from all those pitchers, or do you give the teams different looks?
Yeah, try to. Yeah. So they do. We have some down, some up, some in, some out. So a little combination. We also have left and right. So
nice combination to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Coach, you're on a roll. Things are going well. And again, as I said, I hope I didn't jinx you.
I'm knocking on everything I can find over here.
There you go. And you got some tough games coming up. And, you're looking towards the end of the season. So in conference or tournament play. So good luck the rest of the way. Keep it rolling. And we will see you at the conference tournament.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks.